everyone, and welcome to the premiere episode of the Tea Party at the Sprigg. My name is Josh Mariani.
I am Ethan.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Ron.
I'm Ari.
I'm Eli.
Hi, my name is Zara.
Wow, I got my intro ripped off.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, everyone.
So this is going to be Splanning's podcast. It'll be coming out every other week on a Sunday. So keep an eye out for the future episodes, I guess. And this isn't really anything too like formal. We're just going to have a casual conversation. We might send out on our Instagram asking for questions that you guys might want answered. And we'll invite some guests on and chat with them as well. But this first episode is just going to be us seven, who you guys are going to be seeing the most of over our virtual first semester and maybe beyond. So a little information on me, I guess. I like to run cross country. Well, I don't like to run cross country and track, but I do. And I have a dog named Lily, who is very super cool.
Okay, I can follow him up. I'll tell you guys a little bit about me. I also do cross country and track. I wouldn't say I think that's a strong way to put it. And then I have two cats, Squish and Daisy, who I love very dearly, and they're really cool as well. So if anyone wants to talk.
I'm Aaron. I play field hockey. I am also on track. I like the Steelers, and I really like to travel and hike, so that's fun.
I'm Ron. I was born in Israel, and I actually do like to play soccer. And I've been on Wood Varsity since my sophomore year. I also have 2 cats, a dog, and 7 chickens.
So, wait, seriously?
Yes.
He just one-upped us in every way. He's like, I like my sport. I have more pets.
10 pets.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Like I said, I'm Ari. I love to play lacrosse, and I'm also on the team at Wooten. I can't really get a leg up on the 7 chickens, but I'm a big Adam Sandler fan, if that does anything. He's the boy.
All right. I'm Eli. I can't see red or green. I'm red-green colorblind, and people like to poke fun at me for that. Please don't ask me what color anything is. And then I don't have 7 chickens, but I do have 2 dogs and a cat.
And my name is Ethan, and I like computer science and engineering, so I make a lot of small projects all the time. I'm also making the Splanning website, and I have 0 pets.
Ethan, that's so sad. Why
I know.
do you not have any pets?
Wait, am I the only one here with no pets?
I have a fish that I impulsively
Wait, you have
bought.
a fish?
Yeah, I was at Michael's one time with my friends, and I impulsively decided to buy a fish.
What did you name it?
His name is Leo. He's a beta fish.
You can get fish from
You just keep
Michael's.
them in like a bowl.
Yeah, he has like a really small tank thing, like 1 plant in it. No, there's like 2 plants in it, I think.
Heard you can get like crickets and stuff for like 30 cents.
Yeah, I've had 2 pet crickets. Rest in peace.
How long do those live?
Well, I lost one, and then the other one didn't make it through the day.
Wow, that's tragic.
If you have
Brutal.
a lizard, though, if
Right?
you have a lizard, then you have to buy the crickets to feed them.
So you need to get like cans of crickets for them.
Yeah.
You know what I want?
Canned crickets?
Like a can filled with crickets.
Live.
Yeah, that's cruel. That's cricket cruelty.
Yeah.
I mean,
One time I had a
they're gonna
fish.
die. They're either dying in the can or they're dying when the lizard eats them. So
I used to have a goldfish that lived to be like 9 years old, and then I was feeding it one day, and the lid came off, and all the food dumped in the tank, and then he died because it was too much food.
It's traumatic.
He lived a good
Terrible.
long life though. 9 years for a
And then-
goldfish is like insane.
That's crazy.
Killer, Ari.
Yeah.
You are a fish killer.
Might have been 7 or something, but I don't know.
It's so sad. I want one of those, like, they're not called iguanas. I don't know what they're called. It's like, you know, in Entangled, how she has that little lizard.
gecko?
Chameleon.
Gecko.
Oh, okay.
Chameleon.
The
Okay, you
chameleon.
guys all
Gecko
speak
million.
Korean.
Sorry, they're not that cute in real life though.
No, but they are. I saw this girl on TikTok who has one. And I
Do they
love it.
actually change colors? Like that seems like something out of a book.
It's not
I
as
actually don't
like
know.
Well, they only do it when they're
yes,
like
but
baby.
Gotcha.
yeah, that, and it's also like not as drastic as it is in like movies and stuff, and like animated stuff.
Well, that's disappointing.
It would be so
I'm
cute
sorry, Aaron.
to just have.
They also have weird eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with their eyes?
They like
They're
bulge out.
huge.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
We
But you guys are
segue
just
into the
making me want one more. Name it Bugsy, like the guy, you know, the guinea pig.
Bugsy, yeah, from
You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah, I
Looney
know.
Tunes?
From that, what's the movie called?
Bugsy Bunny.
What's it called? Something Tales?
No, yeah, it's like
Fish
the
Tale.
Bedtime Stories.
bedtime. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, not Tales.
I don't know what
Yeah,
I
that's
said then.
VeggieTales.
Well, yeah.
Speaking of movie recommendations, recently
That-
watched, was it Hubie Halloween or what? Hubby Halloween on Netflix. I don't know what's the tone of the U in there, but like I said, it's with Adam Sandler. I've been really into Adam Sandler lately because he's funny for some reason. And that
He's
was
out
a
of his
fire
prime.
movie.
He's out of his prime. He's way out of his prime.
Dude, he's never been out of his prime.
He's
ever.
way
He's
out
been
of
in
his
How old
prime.
is he?
And then he
Probably 50s.
watch the
40s.
movie, and then you'll be like, okay, that seems like Adam Sandler right there.
I actually
Dude,
did
but
watch the movie and
the
I did
quality-
not like it.
Oh, the quality of his movies have just gone down drastically.
Okay, fine. Let's just all attack Ari's opinions.
Just saying,
Ari,
you
what's
know.
what's the premise of the movie?
Okay, so it's like it's a Halloween movie. So it's like this dude who like everybody bullies. He loves Halloween, and he's got to protect everybody in the town on Halloween. And there's just like some stupid stuff going on, but you know, I enjoyed watching it because I enjoyed that kind of stupid stuff. Yeah, Adam Sandler makes horrible movies, but they're fun to watch.
Okay.
See, Ari, but
That's
your
fair.
opinion is wrong.
Ethan, let me give you my take.
Okay.
So the movie, it's set in Salem, which I thought was an incredible choice for a Halloween movie. I was very excited. And then, yeah, Adam Sandler plays the guy. I think it's Hubie. I think it's Hubie. And he's the one that's bullied. Okay. And it's like weird.
so
to me
Hubie's a
because
person?
he's- What?
Hubie's a person.
Yes.
Yeah, that's his name. And it's weird though, Ari, I don't know like if you got this, but I thought it was weird. Every single person bullied him. Like the kids were bullying him and he was like a 45-year-old man.
But
And I was like, why
that's
is that
the thing.
happening?
Wait, Hubie
that's
is
the
not
thing.
a
It's
child.
sorry. It's the tradition of Salem to bully Hubie, which is horrible. But that's the thing. That's like a premise of the movie.
Maybe I didn't like it because I didn't get it. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, it's only for some complicated mind. No, I'm
Intellectuals.
kidding. It's actually a pretty simple movie. But and there's like Kevin James playing like a fat cop and stuff like that. It's just classic. It's just classic.
You don't have Kevin James playing a cop. I don't think it's a complete movie.
Yeah, like Paul Blart, except this
Paul
time he had a
Blart
mullet.
Mall Cop.
Yeah, so that was a great movie. Also watched what was it? I Now Pronounce You, Chuck and Larry, which is another Adam Sandler one. And
All right, top 3 Adam Sandler movies.
top 3 Adam Sandler movies. Okay, here. Let me. I gotta pull up some lists so I don't miss anything. Okay, but I mean, like, I would say off the bat, Grown Ups has got to be in there, but I don't even think so. I think,
Nah,
like,
grown-ups
okay.
cannot be.
Okay.
I would say
Okay,
Wait. I got it. I pulled it up. All right. So top 3 Adam Sandler movies. Number 3, we have to have You Don't Mess with the Zohan. And if you know that movie,
God.
you're an OG. Great movie. It's
One of my
elite. There's
friends
nothing else to say
coerced
about
me
it.
into watching that.
Number 2, we have Happy Gilmore. That's an iconic movie.
Fair enough.
And then at number 1, in my opinion, it's The Waterboy. That's just a great movie.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. It's a good movie though.
Top 3 Adam Sandler.
You know, I'm
would get-
gonna have to admit I've never seen any of those.
Yeah,
Me
neither.
you
Have
should
you
definitely
seen-
see all
You've
3.
never
of them.
seen Happy Gilmore?
No, I'm not a big movie person. I just like don't feel the need to watch all the classic movies. Yeah.
Understandable. Two
Aaron, have
classic
you seen-
movies.
Oh, sorry.
I
Aaron.
watched The Silence of the Lambs, which I had heard of for my entire life. It's a wild movie. I was not expecting it to be like. I didn't know that like movies before like actual effects could still be kind of scary.
It's about like
Wait.
cannibalism, right?
Oh, so I forgot what the movie was called. I remember now.
Are there any other like classic movies that you guys like? I've never seen Titanic, and I feel like
Well,
people,
Yes.
That's so long.
Okay,
No,
Aaron,
so long.
in like 4th grade, I had a
Fourth
Titanic themed
grade.
birthday party because it was my favorite movie of all time. Like
That
at
was
the
a
time.
really sad
Wow.
second half of the birthday party.
No, it was so fun. It was actually.
you just
Yeah,
turn on
it
all the
actually was
fire.
Flood the room.
It was
Wait, so
alright.
what did
Yeah.
this theme consist of?
So we went on like a scavenger hunt around. I don't remember, Aaron. Was it around the neighborhood or my house?
The ocean.
I think it was around like the cul-de-sac.
Okay, for what? I don't know.
You gave us all the, like the blue heart
the
necklace.
little necklaces. Okay, so we did
Yeah,
that.
we all got like fakes of those.
And then okay, what else did we do? I honestly don't remember. It was a long time ago, but it was
I
Sounds
really
like a
pretty. Like
blast.
we decorated it like
Did you
like
guys go
this.
swimming in ice cold water?
Yeah, right after cake.
Of
That's-
course, of course.
Titanic's about.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good movie. I love movies. Like I watch a movie like every single day. They're really
That
good.
movie just kind of
That's
bogs
a
me
lot
though
of
because
movies.
like
I
they
know.
went
I
through-
watched 2 yesterday. That's
I watched a movie yesterday as well, and it was the second Adam Sandler movie I've ever seen my entire life.
What was it?
What was it?
Murder Mystery.
Yeah.
It's like from a
Oh.
year ago with like Jennifer Aniston. Is that her name?
I
did
love that movie. I love Jennifer Aniston.
I thought it was pretty funny.
It is good.
Yeah, I was always a big fan of that one.
Yeah.
I watched
I
that.
like that movie a lot.
Didn't make your top 3 though, huh?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, if you're ever bored, just search Adam Sandler up on Netflix and then just click, and that'll get through a couple hours.
Okay, let's talk about. We've been talking about movies for a while. I want to switch things up. About what do you? I don't know what to talk about though. Actually, how about everyone?
Excellent.
Wait, what did you say?
I just said excellent.
I think maybe like we should talk about how it was carving our pumpkins to build up some anticipation.
Oh my god. Yeah, so let's talk about that.
Wait, don't
Okay,
give
yeah,
anything
Ethan, I
away
wanna
from mine,
hear you.
Ethan.
Crazy.
Don't give anything away from mine.
I won't give too much away, but Josh and I carved these together yesterday afternoon, and it was just pure chaos for like 2.5 hours, I think. We
2.5
started at
hours?
3, and things just kept on escalating constantly by the time we were both finally done.
This might give you a hint as to what my
Yeah, that
pumpkin
was
is.
so vague.
But by the end of the process, I was completely soaking wet.
Yeah. Josh's hair, it looked like he had just gotten out of the shower, and there was pumpkin all over like everything.
Somebody please fill me in.
We're talking about our pumpkin carving experience.
Why was he in the shower?
I wasn't.
No.
I was just covered in pumpkin juice. It was awful.
I don't want to give too much away.
You'll
until we
find
show it
out
all.
when I show my pumpkin why.
Wait,
but
we
how
all
was your?
carved our pumpkins like together. Like Aaron and I did it together,
Yeah.
and then you, Ari, Ron, and Eli did them together.
Yeah, I had to
so
teach
you
Zara
guys-
how to carve a pumpkin.
Yeah, it was my first time ever carving a pumpkin.
It was also
Wait,
my
really?
first time, but I
Really?
think I did very well.
So
They didn't know that you had to cut a hole to extract all of the guts.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and so Ari has this like he has like all this like flora like behind his backyard, and you just like throw the pumpkin stuff back there. And I took the spoon scooper thing and like did that and
Yeah.
hit the house behind him
You
with a piece
flung
of
a
pumpkin.
chunk of pumpkin at my neighbor's house, and there was a 60% chance it landed inside their AC unit, and they will have a broken air conditioning tomorrow. but
Yep.
for today,
Can't
I
wait.
guess. But we'll see about that.
We'll find out next week.
Yeah.
Their whole house
We'll
starts to
update
smell
you
like
guys next
pumpkin.
Yeah, this is
podcast.
a developing
I'll
story.
update you guys on that situation.
If
what
senior
was-
planning goes thousands and thousands of dollars in debt because we broke an AC unit.
We'll have to increase the budget for the podcast.
what was I gonna say? I was thinking of something right before that.
What about
We-
Aaron and Zara? How was your guys' pumpkin carving?
It was pretty good. I had to do a little bit of engineering on
Yeah,
mine.
Aaron went crazy.
It turned out better than I thought that it turned out better than I thought it would though. So that was exciting.
Oh, yeah. So speaking on pumpkins, my mom, so she's a really good cook, no flex, but so she takes the pumpkin seeds, right? The ones that are like in the guts, and like she cleans out all like the
Oh
pumpkin.
my gosh, with brown sugar and
Yeah.
cinnamon.
No, but she toasts them with I think like brown sugar.
You can do brown sugar and cinnamon, or if you do like olive oil with a little bit of salt, it's really
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
She does
that's
it with
what.
like I think some Old Bay and like some salt and stuff like that, and she toasts them, and they're like fire. And like Ron can speak on this. He was like shoveling them down his throat.
Here's the
on,
thing.
like,
I didn't like realize like you eat the there's a seed in the middle, but then like the outside. I didn't know you eat that too.
Yeah, that's how I ate them my whole life. You just eat the entire thing, and then Ron was like, "No, you like open it and then eat what's inside." And I was like,
I'm pretty sure because
No.
that sounds like what would.
"Wait, it
There's
does."
Ron,
everything else.
that's sunflower seeds. That's like
no, that's
sunflower
literally
seeds.
every other thing ever that has.
No,
maybe,
listen,
but, like-
trust me here.
That's where all the you don't miss all the
My
flavor.
father is a sunflower seed. It's sunflower seed.
Okay.
Man.
That reminded me. I got in so much trouble yesterday. When I came home from carving my pumpkin. My mom was like, "Where are the seeds?" And I was like, "I threw them out." And she was like, "Why would you?" She got so mad. And then my cat ran away. Daisy.
Oh, no.
Daisy ran away. So I had to look for her in the dark. And I'm like looking around. I'm so upset. And then I call her name. And she comes walking out of the darkness and just sits at my feet. Isn't that the
Aw.
cutest thing ever? I was like, Daisy.
That was like one time my dog got out, Mira, and we heard barking from outside and we weren't sure where, and we like checked, like we couldn't find her, and we checked the backyard and we checked everywhere, and like we heard her barking and we just had no idea where she was. So we thought like maybe she was like stuck somewhere, like needed help. And we opened the front door and she's just sitting there waiting to come back in.
Yeah. On the lost dog thing, T-Bone's my dog. If he runs away, we just like walk inside because we know he'll come back because he's like a little scaredy cat. So he can't survive in the wild. So like 5 minutes after he runs away, we hear like scratching on our front door.
That's
And then,
exactly
He
yeah.
can like open the door himself. So
I dog sit for my aunt, and her dog is also like terrified of everything. So occasionally she's broken out, and they started panicking. The first time this happened, they were like really worried. Then they started fanning out like through their backyard and checking the neighborhood. And then they realized there was like a scratching noise coming from their front door. So they just opened it, and the dog was just sitting there waiting to get back in.
Aaron, do you have any stories of your fish getting out?
Just kidding.
I was just thinking that. I do
My
that.
fish knocked on the door.
Yeah, I also one time I was pet sitting though. Oh my gosh, I was pet sitting and I thought I lost their dogs because it
Wait, how
was my
many? How
neighbor's
many?
dog and it was like raining, and I thought the dog left the house, and this dog like would be one to run away and not come back. And I was so stressed, but then turns out like an hour later, after searching for the dog outside, he was literally just inside under the table.
Seems
Yeah,
like a perfect
I like-
opportunity, Ron.
Ron, can we hear about the chickens?
Yeah, but first I just want to acknowledge that I caused my friend's dog to run away twice within like 4 hours.
That's what I was gonna talk about. Riley's dog.
How did you cause that?
Well, the rule was don't open the front door, and I opened the front door twice. That was the issue, and then just bolted out.
Yeah.
But my chickens, yeah, they're pretty normal. They
What
fight
does that mean? Like for a chicken?
Chicken
like
fight?
they
Ron,
they
have you
bully.
ever hosted?
Chicken fight?
Yeah,
Never
they
mind.
do
That's
that.
not school appropriate.
Do they have
Okay.
names?
One has a name. The others do not have names.
What's
He's
the
the
one's
chosen
name?
one.
George Best.
Princess.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I remember you told me
adorable.
that. We have
Everything
to.
else
I
you
would
don't have
like
names.
to name one.
The day he got those freaking chickens, I was like, can you please name one Pearl? And it got rejected. And so if you are gonna name the other ones, one of them better be named Pearl, or else
Oh
Like,
my
here's the
gosh.
thing.
Wait, you have 7 chickens, right?
Yeah, and like
There's
There's 7
seven
people on
us.
this committee. Yeah.
So we're gonna claim Ron's chickens. That's basically what we're doing.
the thing is like you can't tell them apart except for the one that's Princess because she's just lighter. Every other one
we
looks
just-
the exact same.
Can we paint them? But like
Like,
only in
yeah.
like one spot. Like maybe like their left like back left of like their
Did you
like
say
left
that?
wing
There's
is
an
so
obvious solution to this. You make necklaces for every one of your chickens that are different
man.
colors, like friendship
ankle
necklaces,
bracelets.
and you put them around their necks, and then you're like, oh, there's
George Best. Yes.
Yeah, I mean I'll look into it.
If you have any
Or you could just
name
give them all separate.
suggestions for
Mhm.
Ron's chickens, let us know in the
Yeah.
comments of this YouTube video.
If you guys would like to
And-
buy some eggs, that's also possible.
We're
And
starting.
if you're
a farmer's
listening on
market.
Spotify, just like scream really loud and we might hear you.
I was telling Aaron yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm gonna listen to some podcasts so I can like know how to talk on a podcast. And I was listening to this like one thing about Princess Diana for like 3 hours. And it was just like so funny. But they kept like showing things and I couldn't see it because it was on Spotify. And I was so
But-
sad.
I mentioned to Zara, one of the podcasts that I watch, Fantasy Footballers, they have like on Spotify, they have like a video of themselves instead of like an album cover. So like I don't know how that works, but like you can see them.
Aaron, do you play fantasy football?
Yeah, I do it with my cousins because then my friends will do it with me.
True.
Yeah.
I'm probably completely ignorant, and I in fact I know I'm ignorant. But how does fantasy football work?
Okay,
Like-
so this seems like my
This is all
top.
Ari. Yeah.
Okay, so what happens is you have a league, right, of usually 10 people, and you have a draft where everybody sits down and you draft the best football players at skill positions on offense, right? You only do offense because that's like how you track like the points.
Well, you got a defensive team, but that's just
Okay,
a
I don't know what fantasy football. Oh, well, yeah. You get to pick
Yeah,
a
like a
you get to
D-
pick a
yeah.
defense, but they're not really useful. And then what
Yes, it is.
happens is you draft your team, and you want to draft the best team so you can get the most points, and then you play other people, and then like if you score touchdowns, you get points, stuff like that.
But it's like specific to your players. So like say you pick a certain running back. If that running back runs 10 yards and gets a touchdown, that would be a certain amount of points. But if that running back ran like an 80-yard touchdown, that would be a lot more points because it was a
Yeah.
lot bigger of a play.
It's like yards and touchdowns. That's how fantasy football works.
Very-
Ron,
Typically,
did
you wanna
get
pick,
any of
like-
that?
a little bit.
I retained none of that information.
You basically pick the best football players, and then when they play, depending on how well they do, you
Yeah.
get points.
You get points, and then you play other people, and you want to get more points than they do, so you can beat them. And then you have different weeks, and then you win the most games, and then you win the championship.
Yeah.
I would say there are
it's-
two
fun.
strategies. There's the Ari strategy, which is do your research and make like decisions based
Okay,
on
well,
like
it's not as much research.
stats.
It's as much as
No.
I know that.
Yeah,
these
no, I'm
people are
saying, like,
good.
use
You know-
football knowledge. And then there's also, you got to just go with the flow and put in who you put in. And that, I
There's
feel like
Ron's
that's the me and Ron's
approach where
strategy.
you just draft the entire Chiefs team, and then if they have a good offense, they do
I have
well.
four
But then
people.
1 week when they're on bye, you don't have a team.
Oh, that's
But
the
it's fine.
worst. I did
It's
that
fine. You
one year, like,
sacrificed it
all
for
my
that 1
players
week.
were out.
Yeah.
It's
well,
like,
we all know. I think Kevin Friedman's gonna lose the league this year, and it's gonna be funny because he actually cares about it, and he's gonna lose. And he's trying to trade with everybody because his team sucks. And
And he's gonna have to street perform.
yeah, Yeah.
Let's not talk about Kevin.
Well, it was related to fantasy.
No, I know. But
Can we do like
I
a
could've-
mug tour? Like everyone show their teacup mug.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Sorry,
Yes,
I
there's-
really
Yeah, I'm just interested. We can start with Josh and then
Okay, I'll go first. So my mug is plaid. It says smile on it. Out of it, I am drinking cold water because I'm a fraud. And then I didn't have time to make tea before the podcast. So yeah.
okay, I'll go because on my Zoom I'm next to Josh. So mine is Polar Express themed. So it's just like it has the mountains, it has the
Whoa,
tree.
the handle
going
is
up.
cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
wait, that's kind of sick.
Yeah,
It's
I have
a
like
shade.
3 of these mugs for some reason. I don't know
Hard.
why.
I would
just wanted-
like one.
She just wanted to do a mug tour to flex on us that
No,
her mug
well-
was better.
No, I saw Aaron's mug and I was like, what is that? And I was like, but then I was like, oh, I'll just ask him to show it. But inside mine, so I drank all the tea, but now there's like a bunch of agave. And I don't know if you guys know what nut pod is. It's like a type of creamer, but that's all that's in my mug because I drank my tea. So
I'll show mine. I'm also drinking cold water because hydration. It says keep calm and drink tea. It says that on both sides. So like not
It
very
doesn't say keep calm and drink cold water, Aaron.
Yeah, I'll do one on custom ink, make my own.
I'll just go next because you guys are gonna be very disappointed in my mug. So I went upstairs and I opened my cabinet and I grabbed a mug and I didn't know we would be presenting our mugs. So mine's a nice white mug. I know
You
it's
really have to
boring. I
interpret
know
the
it's
message
boring.
of
Listen, I
that
know-
mode.
Listen, Eli.
It's a
please let me
metaphor.
finish. I know it's boring. I'm sorry that I let you guys down.
I'd say
Okay.
it complements the brick wall nicely.
Yeah,
No,
that's,
Ari,
professional.
your pumpkin will redeem it. Don't worry.
yeah, that's true. You guys are gonna be impressed by my pumpkin. I'm proud of it.
All right. So this AZA BBG mug that I cannot pronounce Jillian's last name. What is it?
Horillas.
Impressive.
Anna, you say it.
Anna
Anna.
Horillas.
Yes, she works for BBYO and she gave this to me.
Oh, shout out to the Pohorillases having a good last name.
Yep. Does this look fit?
Hey Ethan, I want to see yours.
Oh yeah, I have a saucer and
Yeah, I
I'm not
like
drinking
that's
water.
my favorite.
It's just really weak tea.
But
Yeah, but
you
you
get
look-
credit for the saucer.
You look fancy drinking it.
I
though.
do,
Yeah,
yeah. I
it's
even
a
have
nice
I have a
cup.
small plate to set it on. Out of
Ooh.
frame.
Wait, oh my goodness. That's so cute.
Yeah, that's
So,
like some Queen Elizabeth type stuff.
this is mine. It's,
She's actually my mom. I probably should have introed with that.
Ron gets
mine.
the award for the sleeper mug of the day. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know,
I like it.
pretty good.
For some reason, I thought you were about to hold up like a bowl.
I have a mug to bring next time. One that Josh gave me.
But I actually do have good humor, so.
All right, do we want to get pumpkins?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
I
here.
think Josh should go last because Josh has the most like
Let me
So this-
explain. Eli, I'm going to speak for Eli and Ron when I say their pumpkins are pretty disappointing.
I didn't think it was that bad.
False.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm
Well,
kidding. I'm kidding.
Mine,
I'm kidding.
yeah. All right, I can
All right,
bring
I'm
up
kidding. I'm
yesterday.
kidding. Oh my goodness. I'm kidding.
My pumpkin is superior.
They are
to all
unique in their
pumpkins.
own way. They're unique in their own way. So but they're pretty simple. So I can present them first, I guess.
Who
All
loves
right,
stole
sir.
my pumpkin?
Let's see
Who's my
Ron's pumpkin first.
Yeah, let's start with Ron.
Okay, guy, I'm actually okay. Where's Ron's?
All right, save yours for last.
Oh,
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh,
this is what it is. It's just like a face and like a little crooked mouth. But I think the eyes are kind of I can see some emotion in there, and that's what I like about it.
That's
Is
what
there
I
a
went
hole
for.
at the back?
Wait, Ron,
yeah,
give
it looks like the
us
entire
commentary.
back.
What happened?
That's what Ari told me to do.
Well, no, that's what you do, so you can put the candle in there.
Oh, I carve
Can't
a
you just-
circle around the top and
Yeah.
like pull
Yeah,
the
you
stem
can
out and
stick
plug it back in.
Okay, well, I like to keep the stem in, and because nobody sees the back, so that's what you do.
But we can see that it's a hole
Okay,
in the back.
okay. We'll go to Eli's.
Is the little tongue still in there?
So first off, Eli was gonna do Ferb from Phineas and Ferb, so he drew it.
I didn't know how to
Never
carve it.
got
Wait, let Eli explain. Let Eli explain that.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna try and make Ferb, but I realized that's kind of impossible on a pumpkin. So now Ferb's just chilling on the back of the pumpkin. And then I made a little dude on the front, and there was a piece of pumpkin that was supposed to be his tongue, but probably fell out. But he's got some eyebrows, and he's just chilling. Yeah, the tongue is still there. Wait.
I like the eyebrows. The eyebrows are a good
Oh,
touch.
yeah,
They
Yeah,
add a
those are
lot.
different. I like that.
definitely.
Very
Yeah.
good pumpkin.
Thank you.
Should I just do mine now? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's my personal favorite. Ari's.
So I decided to put some more effort into it. It's not that much, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make Mike Wazowski. So
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Wow, nicely done.
Good.
Oh, that's actually really
And-
impressive.
I think it came out as good as it could be.
Did you peel the eye?
Yeah, so I cut off like the first layer of pumpkin from the eye because that's what the Google image told me to do. So yeah, there we go.
Well done.
And I wanted to have like little horns, but you know that was a little after I threw out all the chunks of pumpkin. So
Very cool.
Here's our pumpkins.
I can go next because mine's pretty underwhelming. Hold on, it's like a big pumpkin. So like, give me
Oh, you have no idea.
So scared for yours, Josh.
so much.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my
I'm kind
God,
of
it's
excited
so-
there.
I'm like rearranging my keyboard. My whole desk has to move.
So mine is a cat because I thought that was pretty fitting for like me.
It's cute.
Yeah, Aaron and I named it. So this is Linus.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's my first ever pumpkin I've carved. She's pretty quaint. I like it. That's all.
Okay, I'll show mine. I had a bit of a smaller pumpkin, and it's a house,
oh, that's cool.
and there's a little guy inside.
Oh.
That's pretty
His
cool.
name is
That is so cool.
wait, what did we name
Little
him?
door?
Yeah.
Theo. Yeah.
That
Theodore.
That looks like it's
he
straight
doesn't
out of,
fit
like,
out the
a
hole.
I see the
I'd have to take him
engineering.
out the top.
Yeah, it
But I
looks like
had
a
to do
Disney
Some
movie.
engineering to get the door to stick on.
Isn't it so cool?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like
Awesome.
a Smurf house kind of.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I
But,
love
Good.
yeah.
All right, I'll go next.
This is massive.
Hold on just a second. Okay, so this is my pumpkin. It was 36 pounds. And I wanted it to look deranged, like as horrible as possible. So I made the mouth over 180 degrees. So no matter how you look at the pumpkin, you are forced to see some part of the mouth, but it's impossible to see all of it at once. That was my design. It's
Nice.
really bad to like just suddenly notice in your room, as I did yesterday.
Carving that must have been brutal. Like carving that mouth
It was-
all the way
Yeah,
across.
It also looks like a thick pumpkin.
It's huge, yeah. The rind is like 4 inches thick, so it didn't get very much lighter, and the inside was really, really hard to scrape out. I spent like 45 minutes on just that section.
That is
It was
so
quite
crazy.
a battle, but yeah,
Also-
I think it did a good job.
I just
You're
found
nice.
out there was a Patriot Ambassador meeting.
Right
Oh,
now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
I missed it. Sorry.
I mean,
Continue.
just tell them you were filming the senior planning thing. That's what I said.
Yeah.
This is far more important than
It
anything.
is far more
could
I
do.
important.
can't.
No shade.
Okay,
taken.
I'm gonna
We have
get
to-
mine.
Alright, Josh.
I need to get ready. I won't be able to talk while I have it. So you guys be entertaining.
Well,
I'll
I
explain the
got Theo
background.
out. This is him.
Oh,
He's a little gourd.
I like his smile.
Thank you. Yeah, I was thinking of doing my big pumpkin as just like the 2 tiny eyes and a smile.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
So-
that's why. Okay, that's what I was thinking. That's
I'll
what I was
explain
God.
the background
Oh
of this.
my God.
Josh wanted to carve out enough of the pumpkin so that he could fit his whole head inside of it, which was actually a lot harder than we anticipated.
No, wait, Josh, I want to take a picture of that. Can you please go back?
Are you guys
Oh
hip
my
to the
God.
to the spooky, scary
I
skeletons?
have pictures. Don't worry.
Okay, you can send those. in the
So that
group.
was the pumpkin.
Yeah, he
I
had
made
to
it-
scrape out like almost not just the inside, but the entire rind. So the walls are really, really thin now.
I like decreased like the width of the rind by like an inch just with like a plastic scraper. It was
Yeah.
awful.
It took a really long time.
And it doesn't even fit. I needed a bigger pumpkin. I underestimated the size
Yeah,
of my head.
taller one.
You look like the dude who dances to spooky, scary skeletons.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
ever.
awful because I kept maybe audience listening will release some behind the scenes footage like
Definitely.
at the end of the first semester over the course of the podcast, and because there's some funny footage of me trying to get it on and off my head while I was figuring out the correct width that I needed to make it.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he was
All
covered
right,
in
guys,
pumpkin.
we've been going for about 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's a good stopping point then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was lovely talking to all of you. Hopefully it was lovely all of you listening to us. Hope you had a great time. We will, when this gets posted, put something up on Splanning's Instagram, and you guys can vote on what pumpkin you like the best. And we'll let you know the results in our next podcast.
I
So
think we have a feeling of where that's gonna go.
I know who I'm voting for. I'm not gonna say though. So goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for
See you next
watching
time.
slash
You all have a good
listening.
day.
See you.
Oh, okay.
Somebody
wait,
just
what?
left.
I thought we were just gonna stop the recording.
No, I'm gonna stop the recording now, but that's funny. That's funny.
Should we tell her to